Oh, yeah. You kidding my ass?
Hey, you're hearing that song, which means it's Monday, night at 8 p.m., which means it's time for another episode of FM Rager. I'm your host, Connor Clifton, joined as always by my lovely co-host, Ned Gale. Ned, how the heck are you?
I am doing fantastic. Doing great, feeling a little zoned out, feeling a little tired, but I'm running on fumes, baby. Good, delicious fumes.
Me too. Hang on a second. We good here?
What's up? You feeling weird?
No. I guess my computer's wigging out. My computer, nothing else. Hang on, y'all.
What you got?
My Twitch froze.
Oh,
but
heat it up, dude.
But on my
I can turn the heater on.
But on my phone, it's fine. So I'm gonna pull it back up here. I just got to make sure I can see the chat.
How did they unfreeze Encino Man in the movie Encino Man? They let him like thaw out for a while, right?
I haven't even seen Encino Man.
You never seen Encino Man?
I've never seen Encino Man.
We should have a Casino Encino Man double movie. What do you call those? Double feature?
Double features.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Casino either. I would love to see Casino.
He just thaws out? Oh, okay. Bummer. I thought they put him like on one of those hot dog roller trays at a 7-Eleven or some shit. Oh, in the garage. Oh, that's right. Shit, it's been so long since I've seen that.
So what, they find him and bring him to the garage?
I think so. We should watch it. That and Biodome. I wouldn't mind revisiting. And I'm sure halfway through the movie I'll say something a little different from what I just said, but...
All right. Yeah.
Wait, you sound off in the chat. What's your favorite Shore movies? Let's talk about it.
Shore up.
Shore up. Who's a Shore man?
Running on Lexapro and iced yerba mate. Iced yerba mate.
Yeah, talk to us about that yerba mate. We're Gyaki fans. I'm all about that sparkling ginger grapefruit yerba mate.
I like that sparkling lemon lime, I guess. Or is it mint? I forget what it is.
Yeah, you do that blackberry mint sometimes.
Yeah.
Is that one you're talking about?
Yeah, I switch it up.
Fucking good.
I switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You got me into the yerbs. But I've never had an iced yerba mate. That sounds fun.
You had the grapefruit. Oh, yeah. That's fucking money.
All right, Ned, how has your freaking week been since last week's thrilling episode of FM Rager?
God, it was thrilling. I was definitely looking over my shoulder a lot. Last week we played Resident Evil Village demo. Spooky, scary, terrifying, bone shaking.
But fun.
But fun. Yes, but fun. No, it was good. I what the fuck did I do last week? I'm only using all these words because I don't remember what I do.
We watched our own stream because Nick launched Wednesday Night Rager, and he did a great job.
Oh my gosh, guys, if you have not seen Wednesday Night Rager, go over to our YouTube, go over to our full videos playlist on Twitch and watch that. And this Wednesday, tune in for another exciting episode of.
He's doing it again this Wednesday.
Better believe it.
Oh my God. Wednesday Night Rager on a Wednesday. What can you ask for?
You did say that. I was like, oh wait, does Connor not know?
Of course I know.
Oh shit.
Of course I know. I know how this stream works. Other than that, how was your week?
It was pretty good. I'm working on a special project for the show itself that I will not reveal the details of yet, but that debut will happen sometime next month.
Big things raging soon.
Extreme things effing soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very. I know what you've been working on. I'm excited for it. I won't reveal any details. I'll leave it all up to you what you want to tease anybody with. Anything like that, or just like you just want everyone to know that you're working on something?
No tease. Just send stuff to the voicemail to the Rager pager. That could be helpful. If you ever want to send questions or anything to our number, that's 910-447-2437, aka 910.
Hi, Rager.
And leave a question next time we have a mailbag episode. Maybe this thing will come up.
I keep looking at myself because I can't stop fucking with my mustache. My mustache is getting so bushy.
You got the lip curl.
I don't know what I'm doing here, man. I don't have a plan.
There's a certain point where you go down so far that you have to go out.
Yeah.
And it's just like hair. You have that mid growth where it's just like kind of itching your lips in a weird way.
I think I'm gonna have to trim up the mustache a little bit because
what do you say does it on the show, guys?
I can't pull off the this thing. The
the twisties.
I can't pull it off.
No one can pull it off. It's just like, do you have the personality that's like that screams this?
Yeah, I think personality goes a long way with that kind of hairstyle, and I don't have it. Hey, everyone in the chat, let me know what kind of facial hair does my personality have?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Hairstyle and personality. What should we each get?
Yeah.
For our personality. What hairstyle and facial hair?
I think my head hair is going along pretty nice. My head hair is long.
Ooh, Haunted Fortress says my stepdad has those. He totally pulls it off. Is he an oil baron? What does he do to pull off that mustache? I'm very curious.
Or is he into steampunk?
Do you remember that reality show Steampunked that we?
Of course I do.
We watched so hard.
Of course I remember steampunk.
Guys, highly recommend Steampunked. It's what would you compare that show? It's like a reality show.
It's like that sci-fi show where you build costumes or do makeup stuff, except you're doing
Face
it with
Off.
steampunk.
Yeah.
Face Off, yeah. It's incredible.
But you're each trying to make Wild Wild West before the other team.
The right person won. I'll say that about steampunk. Well, his name was like Good Guy Larry or something. He had
I don't
Nice
even
Guy
remember.
Steve. He had a nickname that was like, I'm a good guy, and he was a good guy.
Thought
At
his
least
name
on the
was
show.
Greg Goggles or something. I could be completely wrong.
I think that was his nemesis.
I think his name was Scott Watch.
Yeah, Greg.
Retired welder farmer. Yep, retired welder checks out. That is
Yep.
that you are allowed to have that mustache. God damn, fuck yeah.
It was Twanica this weekend. Happy birthday to friend of the show, Antoine.
yeah, yeah.
He did a pretty inventive thing for his birthday.
Yeah,
actually.
for those who aren't familiar with Twanica, it happens once a year on this day or the day before in this weekend.
Yeah, sometime within like give or take a few days today.
Yeah. And there's a there's a lot that goes on with it. Of course, we're celebrating Antoine. Mm-hmm. We're also celebrating potato dishes. I believe 2 years ago, everyone brought a potato dish to Twanica. Mm-hmm. We did burn an effigy.
We burned an effigy, a big old pinata of Antoine.
Which every year he makes a new pinata that he modifies to look like himself. And
This year,
good
really
Lord,
pulled
every
it
year
off.
it gets better. Yeah.
I think. Can you pull it up? I know. Can you pull up the Instagram website?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what his
Jarvis.
he's like. It's like there's letters with it, isn't there?
Yeah, it's Jarvis underscore
Okay.
VJ.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here, one
All
second.
right. So yeah, what he did instead of have people come over, because you've seen the people with like, I'll come. Well, actually, don't show this.
Ah.
So he just like brought his pinata around and shared whiskey with people. It was pretty.
Brought the communal whiskey. Brought Werther's Originals, which are a big part of Twanica. I've been sucking on Werther's Originals all day.
Where'd they all go? I saw a huge pile on the table.
I put them in a drawer. You can find out where they are
if you
when
follow
they're gone.
these
Yeah,
clues.
follow the golden wrappers, my friend.
Man, that's some fucking
I probably
shit.
had one an hour today.
They're so good.
Yeah, when I said fumes, that's what I meant.
That's some old people candy. What's your favorite old people candy?
Ooh, those strawberry vanilla things. Or just anything strawberry. Or those ones that like look like strawberries, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, strawberry bonbons.
Is that what they're called?
That's what they're called.
Nice.
I looked up what are those.
I just call them
strawberry old lady candies.
I go, strawberry.
Oh, cream savers.
Cream savers, that's what I was.
I
yeah.
had a ton of cream savers. My nana had a bunch of those. Jelly Bellies, cream savers, and Werther's Originals. And that's why those are my three favorite candies, because Nana had them.
Do mustache to sideburn style, no chin beard.
I have that.
I wish my mustache doesn't connect. If it connected right here, this would be gone. No fly zone.
I did that for a Micro Satan sketch, Church of the Internet.
Oh yeah.
And I was like I wasn't a rock and roller. I was a fire brimstone pastor, and I trimmed all that down. The person I was seeing at the time was very into it. Maybe I should bring it back. We'll see. Yeah, just kidding. I'm not gonna fucking. Who the fuck am I kidding?
Beneva Chews. What is that?
I think I'd look like a real fucking jackass if I did that now. Not the style itself, but wearing the mask. And so just the mask, and you just see this like weird fleshy patch in the middle of everything, because you can't see the look I'm pulling off. I look like a real like maroon, right? That's what an idiot is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
all right.
it. Takes a maroon to know a maroon.
Ned, we have a guest today.
We do. Very exciting guess.
I'm very excited. We've never met these guests of ours. We're very, very excited. We're stepping out of our comfort zone, interviewing some people we've never met. We love our friends, but we're getting tired of asking them what they've been up to.
Yeah.
We want to meet strangers and ask what they've been up to. So, Ned, as I understand it, you put together a little commercial that we're going to show, and when we return, we'll have our guest. So, Ned, what's this commercial?
I definitely didn't put this together. I was just thinking about our guests. They have a very exciting art style that's slimy and colorful, so I decided to grab one of my favorite opening scenes to a movie that's also slimy and colorful. Guys, this is the intro to 1971's Hedorah vs. Godzilla. When we come back, exciting guests.
Hey, YouTube, don't get mad at us. Hey, YouTube, don't get mad.
All right. That was awesome. Love that song. Have never seen that movie, Ned.
Highly recommend. As far as Godzilla goes, it's the most psychedelic one. It's all about not polluting. Hedorah's the smog monster.
Now, that movie had a wildly colorful and vibrant aesthetic, which, coincidentally, our guest share simultaneously. Isn't that something? Your guests today are independent business owners. They own a printing shop known as Treehouse Creative. Please, everybody, give a warm welcome to Southerberry Garcia and Austin Linklater. Hey, of Treehouse Creative. How's it going? Oh, Linkinhoker. I'm so... fuck me. God damn it.
It's all good.
I'm so embarrassed. Well, here's the thing. I was just telling Ned that y'all put OR to me in an email and then followed up with an ER as a correction. I was like, wow, that's so nice. Nobody does that. That's so sweet. And then I totally butchered your name. I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
Well, thank you all so much for coming on. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Doing well.
Yeah.
Good,
We've just been chilling, printing some shirts, making art, the usual.
The usual.
Love it. Love it.
Is that your typical day-to-day?
Pretty much,
Totally.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, cool. Well, let's...
So, yeah, tell us a little bit about Treehouse Creative Studios. Talk to us about this the screen printing action.
Yeah, so we do in-house designs and we do client work. So we have a 6-color, 6-station press set up in our garage apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have like a little conveyor belt dryer and exposure unit, like everything we need to do the entire process. And yeah, we just we try to print like cool stuff every chance we get. So sometimes we'll work with an artist and just print at cost. Because we want to support them, make cool stuff. So another podcast that we like is Oh Yeah Podcast, and so we did some merch for them just because we wanted to support them, and it's cool to give back to people in that way.
That's the King of the Hill podcast, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, we're big King of the Hill fans here.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not familiar with that podcast, though. I need to check
Gotta
that
check
out.
it out.
Are y'all are y'all from Texas? Are y'all did y'all grow up in Texas?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm from South Texas, way down on the border. And he's from Austin. Austin from Austin.
Yep.
What got you guys to end up in Houston then?
We just kind of decided to move after I graduated college.
Yeah, I have a degree in theater, and so really I came here to kind of try and get into the theater scene. But right now there's no theater happening anywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, unfortunately. But luckily we've got our screen printing stuff that we do that keeps us busy.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You guys have been really busy. Do you mind if I pull up your website real quick to show
go for it.
show
Yeah.
off this?
Go for it.
This is one of my favorite websites I've seen in a very long time. It's so fucking exciting. Let me get this. Oh wait, that's your Instagram. That's not what I want. Treehouse Creative Studios. Let me get that. Okay, here we go. Bam, guys, look at this beautiful, beautiful website. This is oh, I didn't mean to put my name on front of that. I was trying to drag it.
And we are claiming it.
And it's mine. No, look at this. These exciting colors. Like it's you guys right there. I love this so fucking much. All these GIFs are just fluid and colorful, exciting. These animation smears are great. I don't know. I love what you guys got going on.
That's all you?
Yeah, I'm the animator.
Are you? What are you doing these in? Are you working in After Effects, Photoshop? What are we animating on?
So I do all hand drawn on like layers of transparencies,
Mhm.
and then I scan them, color them in Illustrator, and then bring them into Photoshop to like piece it together.
Damn, I love it. Are you doing like you're hand drawing on like a light board or something, or I guess you're using transparencies, you said?
Yeah, just using the transparencies. Like a light box would be great, but just using what I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's fucking awesome. That's cool that you're doing it by hand.
How collaborative is your process? Like you said that you're the animator. So what? How do you separate the many things that y'all do between the two of you?
It all kind of blends together. I actually just recently quit my full-time job to come in and do this, and I've taken over kind of yeah, more of the like social media and client communication, customer service stuff. That's a lot of my background anyway, so it was easy to jump into that. But as far as like the products that we produce for ourselves, I'd say, I don't know, how would you say it's? I mean, he does most of it, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I know most of the programs that we use, like Illustrator, Photoshop, so I handle like a lot of that stuff. And then most of the artwork, like on our website, is my artwork as Shaka. And then Souther just started Sad Cloud Shop, which is like her artist venture where she's making like really cool sculptures and things like that.
Ooh,
So
is that
just kind of like
is that on
melding everything
Instagram
together.
How do I find Sad Cloud Shop?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. If you actually on our website,
yeah.
the latest shirt we have listed is for my shop. We're just selling it through ours because he printed it. And then I think you can get to my website from there.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, wait, let me pull this bad boy
Well, through my
up.
Etsy, I guess.
Oh, chat. This shirt right here.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
I love it. Let's see if we can get to the. I don't think I have the website here.
I think it's at the bottom.
Aha, down here. Aha.
Yeah. You found it.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, these are really fucking fun. I love these eyes and ears. Okay, cool. I'm gonna post that link in the chat real quick so people can get over to that, and we're not all covered up this whole show. So
Thank you.
you guys are doing this in a garage apartment. Is it pretty close quarters, or like what's the
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
what's the setup like here?
We have 450 square feet, and then a single car garage that we're operating out of. And it's tight. It's
Yeah.
tight. We've been here almost 4 years now, and we are just about outgrown in this space.
Oof.
So
Yeah.
have you been doing the printing for the full 4 years that you've been there?
No, it kind of developed. That was kind of the plan, was to print out of the garage like the whole time, but I didn't have everything I needed when we moved here. So just like over time, I've acquired more stuff, and like the last 2 years, I'd say we've been doing like printing out of the garage pretty consistently.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's kind of how this show started, is I was slowly collecting film equipment, and then just like over the years, it's like, yes, now we have a mixer, now we have mics, we can do this at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels nice to get all those assets together.
It
It's a
sounds
cool
Definitely.
feeling when you can look and see it all, and you're like, wow,
Yeah.
this is all mine.
Yeah, I mean, when we did sketch comedy, it didn't really feel that way because like these are my wigs, no one else's.
Yeah, we still have a closet just full of like torn up trench coats. Of like, could be good for a sketch.
I don't want to think of a situation where we need it and don't have it. All right,
Yeah,
That's-
exactly.
that's-
Yeah.
Now it sounds like you guys have really been experiencing a lot of considerable growth. Last year was crazy for everybody involved. How did the pandemic affect your operations, if at all?
It was tricky at first, because I don't know, we ran out of toilet paper, so like people weren't buying shirts.
Yeah.
And just over the course of the pandemic, we've had a lot of time to like spend at home figuring out processes, and
Mhm.
it's definitely grown during the pandemic. More consistent like jobs and everything.
Hmm. I'd say too, like we used to do markets. We would pop up
Right.
all over town, and that was one of my favorite things. You get to get out into the community, you meet people, interact with people one-on-one, and so we really, really missed that. In the beginning of the pandemic, we did a couple of live markets on Instagram Live, which was pretty cool. But that's like a lot of work to keep up with. So we kind of transitioned out of that.
Yeah, I was scrolling through your Instagram. I saw that you guys did like a live stream printing day. That seemed really cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's so awesome. What about, so we've done some like DIY printing. Did you start doing printing stuff like in high school? Do you remember the first shirt you ever printed?
The first shirt I ever printed. Yeah, it was actually under like the name Shaka. So I learned how to print in college freshman year, just like how to burn a screen and how to push a squeegee across, but I didn't really know what I was doing.
Yeah.
So I had help from like other print shops in Austin, and they helped me get a couple screens together, and then I did a 2-color run of shirts. And I didn't know what I was doing, so I didn't cure them properly. Like I just had a little heat gun, and I was trying to go over this ink, and I didn't know it needed to like smoke or get to a certain temperature or anything. So I went to this event with like 20 shirts rolled up because I thought it looked nice, and then when you unrolled them, the design had like shrunk. It was terrible.
You're saying all this.
And someone bought one.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
So we've printed a few like 1-color shirts that we've like have exposed the worst ways possible. I still don't have like a good exposure system for doing screens at home. But even you talking about curing a shirt, like we throw them in the oven and we're just like, I think about 2 minutes it'll be good.
Ned, our trade secrets.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. No one heard that. Yeah.
You know, like,
Wow, that's really DIY.
Yeah.
all right, let's get into the meat of the show here. We're a party show, and we also want to ask you about the party stuff. Both of y'all, this is a question for both of y'all. Do you remember the first party that you attended?
I think so.
Sounds
I
good.
mentioned this earlier. I'd say it was the first one I remember. It was either a roller rink party or it was a bowling party, like for some kid's birthday in like pre-K or something like that. But I was trying to think of it, and I couldn't remember like if it was bowling or roller rink. Like
Bowling seems so
messed up from back
tricky
then.
for a little kid birthday. Like that seems like just like a lot of heavy ball and like bumper action to worry about. Like
Everyone's
kudos
using
to the
bumpers.
parents. Yeah.
I think mine, I was trying to think of it, and I think mine was probably a Christmas party at my dad's work. And they went all out for these Christmas parties. I was probably like 5 years old, and they had a full-blown performance with a beautiful lady singing Winter Wonderland and a magician, and he pulled a rabbit out of a hat, and then one of the kids at the party got to take the rabbit home as a pet, and I was so jealous.
I'm sure the parent was also just as jealous you didn't get it.
Hey, pretty cool, huh? There you go, kid. My God.
Make sure you water it. Yeah. Throwing that.
Yeah.
That's funny. I had a when you mentioned a bowling party and y'all were talking about that, I had I think my 8th birthday party at a bowling alley. Pretty fun, but yeah, you're right. Every kid had bumpers. They just needed them. No one could bowl back then.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I'll still use bumpers now. I'm not afraid to. I mean, I'm really fucking good at bowling, but I'll still use them, you know?
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case. Yeah. They just look cool.
Now, what would you say is your preferred party style? How do you two like to party?
Ooh. I'm a pretty low-key kind of gal, honestly. I prefer like a small crowd, like an intimate crowd of people where you can hear each other. If you asked me this question like 7 years ago, my answer would have been totally different. But now, that's my vibe.
Yeah, I'm also a low-key party girl. I like to just hang out, like with 1 or 2 friends, really. I don't party like I used to in college, that's for sure.
Well, what do you know? My next question is, how has your party style changed from middle school to high school to beyond?
To the great beyond.
Great beyond. I didn't get invited to parties in middle school. I just did not. That was not me. I always wanted to. I always would dream about having these big. What was that movie? Project X.
Oh yeah.
I always pictured high school parties to be like that, but they were not. Mostly, it was just like me and my friends playing Rock Band in the pool house with a 6-pack of Smirnoff.
That sounds great now.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Yeah,
fun.
right.
Yeah, super fun. Like I said, I was a theater major, so my college parties were pretty tame as well. Mostly just a bunch of kids singing Beyonce, or show tunes or whatever. But yeah, I did go to a couple of like ragers in college. I went out to like bars a whole lot more than like a party, I'd say. I was a club kind of gal.
Ooh.
Yeah. And what about you, Austin?
Middle school, just, awkward, uncomfortable middle school parties.
Yeah.
little birthday here and there for someone you barely know.
Yeah. There was one person that lived down the street from me that would throw like an annual Halloween party because their birthday was like right around then. So it was like a dance Halloween costume contest. I really like those ones for sure.
Yeah,
But in
wait, do
high
you have a
school,
favorite Halloween costume then? If we're talking,
What's that?
Do you have a favorite Halloween costume then? If we're talking Halloween parties, because I feel like that's what makes the party is the costume.
So I actually won the costume contest one year, dressed as Elton John.
Hell yeah!
Because I just like threw together some random outfit. I thought I looked like John Lennon, and my mom was like, "No, you kind of look like Elton John." So I told people at the party, I was like, "Vote for me for the scariest costume because I'm Elton John." That's frightening, right? But I won, so
What's frightening is you're not calling him by Sir Elton John, his proper title.
my bad.
Okay. Y'all are into geocaching, which I haven't heard mentioned in a very long time until y'all wrote it in this email. So can you tell me what got y'all into geocaching? Actually, I don't think I can do it. Can y'all explain what geocaching is to our audience?
Definitely. You want to take it?
Sure. So, it's
Yeah.
Yes, you go.
way to deflect. So it's essentially like a treasure hunt in your city. I guess is an easy way to explain it. Now there's an app for it, but back in the day, I think you had to like literally look up the coordinates of things and go find them.
Like with the GPS.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
GPS system. Now you can look on a map on your phone, so it's much easier. But it's these hidden, they're called caches, hidden boxes that contain either a log where you can sign your name and date, or treasures of some sort that you can take and you leave one. It's very fun. It's a good way to get out in the city
Yeah,
and just
love
explore
that.
and walk around.
So, are there a lot in Houston, like in the Houston area, like in the Loop? I should ask, or
Yeah,
you
there's
kind of go
plenty.
out. Okay.
You just gotta kind of like look and see like where you're going. Like sometimes I don't like to go into neighborhoods. Like we've gone to one that's like right on the side of someone's house.
Oh yeah, that's kind of
So
weird.
it just felt kind of weird to geocache there, but
Dude, quit
yeah.
geocaching on my lawn.
yeah, right.
How
We
much?
definitely talked about leaving a cache on our property when we move out to like bother the next people.
That's pretty good. I've been very curious. Like, it sounds a lot like Pokemon Go. It sounds like Pokemon Go tried to capitalize on the geocaching system.
Yeah, kind of, I would say, in that it gets you out and walking around and you're like looking for something.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Austin actually brought some of the treasures that we found. He wanted
us
to share with
treasure.
you guys.
All
To
right.
share
Yeah.
my trophies. So this is the first one that was worthy of keeping.
Oh.
It is a tiny goose.
Whoa.
Oh. I like that goose.
What were the coordinates you found us at?
I don't know. I
You don't
was
have 'em on
trying to
here?
remember like, where
remember.
we found it. Somewhere in Houston.
Has
for
that
sure.
helped you with your geography? Because I don't know which one's longitude and which one's latitude.
It's longitude,
Uh,
right?
It's basically like looking at Google Maps at this
Oh.
point.
Yeah, it has not improved anything.
Okay. Gotcha.
If I recall, longitude is upwards because you're launching up.
Uh-huh.
If I remember my middle school teacher.
Launching up.
Yeah,
Okay.
up and down. So latitude would
Oh,
be your
and then
x.
latitude is flatitude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Latitude is flat, my
It's
dude.
flat, my dude. Yeah. Hey.
All right, next treasure, please.
And then we also have this dude.
Whoa, comic.
Yo.
That's awesome. Wow.
That's fucking great. Wow.
Yeah, a little
I'm
wizard
very
guy.
jealous.
Yeah. It says Bishop on it. I don't know if that's his name
No.
or
we got a real Mario head here.
Sorry, that is
Yeah.
comic.
Yeah, what is his name? Do you know?
Comic.
I'm sure you know.
Kamek. He is Bowser's personal sorcerer, and he's prominently featured. Fuck off. He's prominently featured in Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, where he makes each enemy grow very, very big.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. No, it's very correct.
I think Bishop might be the kid who had a very cool toy collection.
yeah, right. Well, we actually found it at a church, so it's like Bishop Church. I don't know.
Wait, someone in the chat just corrected me. That is from a Super Mario Brothers chess set. My son has one. He's the bishop.
Wow. Okay.
That's cool.
That's wow. I didn't know that I was going to learn more about my cash.
Only on Effin Rager.
You're a few pieces short of a chess set, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I hope you've been moving that diagonally only. You're breaking a lot of rules. Damn, cool. Man, we need to do some geocaching. Or at
Yeah.
least leave the house.
Damn.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other cool treasures?
No.
The lamest one.
The last one we got in Galveston is this little
Is that a
marble
Ooh.
flat thing.
Oh, like a Moncala bead.
Is that what they
Yeah.
are?
I think so.
Probably.
Or you put them in
can
like
use
a
it for that.
aquarium, I guess. But yeah, I'm tossing Mancalas. I don't know how to talk about that game.
Have y'all been geocaching even during the pandemic? Did it change at all?
Not really. I mean, we have been geocaching during the pandemic.
I think that's when we started actually in the last year.
Yeah, we haven't been doing it very long.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I
Oh.
started riding my bike a ton when the pandemic started, like just to get out.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's socially distant. You don't have to talk to anybody. You don't have to interact with anybody. You just like walk through a little trail and find a box. Maybe get a bishop.
Oh man, yeah,
Oh man.
definitely want to try that out.
Says here,
What you got?
you use geocaching as a way to get outside and explore the city of Houston, and that you really love going on walks, and your favorite place to walk is around a cemetery.
Ooh.
Yes.
That sounds a little macabre. That sounds a little dark and twisted.
Wait, I got one for that. No, that was the wrong one. That's it. That's what I was looking for.
There you go.
I mean, yeah, cemeteries are like a cool place to walk because people usually aren't walking there.
Mhm.
And it's usually like really peaceful, so there's not a lot of like noise and stuff. And there's some like really beautiful cemeteries. in
There
Houston.
really is. We like to see if we can find the oldest headstone while we're there.
Yeah.
I think the oldest we found is what, from like 1860?
Probably something like
Yeah.
that. Or
Is that the
know.
cemetery downtown? That super old one with the giant wooden hands in it? They look like this.
yeah, there's. I think it's the Wooden Hands.
Where is that?
It's been
I'm not
it's been
sure,
so long
but-
since I went to it. I'm trying to remember where it is. Here, wait.
There's one that we went to that had like a wooden sculpture out of
Out of a tree, right?
out of a tree. Is that what you're
I
talking
think
about?
that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was pretty
I'm like
cool.
There's
furiously
actually a
Googling.
geocache inside of that.
What?
Yeah, that's awesome. I was gonna say y'all should geocache your graves.
I geocache on your
Great
grave.
idea.
Yeah, and like you got to dig it up. I don't know. That get people into it.
That'd be kind of fun. Like bury me and then replace my teeth with a bunch of like cool treats. and just let kids pull them out.
just all 10 of your fingers have different novelty rings. This one's the one that's like, this lights up. All right. Another thing that you mentioned is that you've been gardening and baking and cooking, and all of your meals these days have been at home. So you've been trying new recipes. We're running out of ideas. We've been exhausting the 5 recipes we have between us. What have y'all been experimenting with? What new flavors and spices have you
what's
been
top dish?
trying out?
Well, that's me. I cook in this house. I'm the only one. Well, he cooks sometimes.
Yeah, I cook too.
That's me. Yeah.
A new recipe I threw in my arsenal a couple weeks ago is chicken piccata.
Oh, fuck.
Very good.
Yeah, no, like that sounds great.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Can definitely recommend. You should try it out. It's a good, easy recipe and very delicious.
Okay.
Is that so? I know with chicken parmigiana, you gotta bash the chicken and tenderize it and get it real flat. Do you have to do that with chicken piccata?
You can. I just cut like a chicken breast in half and like butterflied it.
Ooh.
See, we got that chicken breast in the fridge. We need to try that out.
And I've got a planing tool that we can just cut the chicken in half.
Even better.
Yeah. We just get some strips off of it.
Man, okay. So chicken piccata's good. What about baking?
Let's see.
Did you see the letters of their name, Connor? They love baking.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I made a Swiss roll for Christmas this year. It was pretty good.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What'd you put on it?
Well, what did I put on it?
Pomegranate seeds.
I did, yeah. So it's called a Yule log is technically what it is. So it was coated in chocolate, and when you cut into it, it looks like the rings of a tree stump. It's very pretty.
Wow.
That's fucking awesome.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Connor drooling over here. He's about to short the mic out.
All we eat is salmon and chicken breast and Japanese curry. That's all we eat in this house.
I made tortilla soup a day
I'm
ago.
good too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ned makes really good tortilla soup.
Y'all, do you guys fuck with like a crock pot at all? We just got one, and I only know how to make tortilla soup in it, and I feel like there's like clearly more to do.
I was gonna make buffalo chicken dip yesterday, and I got intimidated and just told Ned they were out of chicken.
You just put it in the pot. There's no intimidation about it.
I looked at the recipe. I was like, 5 ingredients. Oh no!
It's like a damn Da Vinci Code. Yeah.
We actually are in the process of getting rid of our crock pot because I was gifted an Instapot for my birthday recently.
Damn, congrats. That rules.
Thank you.
Everyone
Thank
says
you,
the
thank you.
Instapot's the future.
We
Man.
just get an Instapot. We're
We need
fucking
to-
around here.
We need to get an Instapot. What are we doing? Hey, if I could circle back, we were talking about the Ho Yeah podcast. Can you? What is it? Just a recap podcast? Or are they analyzing it?
Yeah, they kind of do both. They go through episode by episode and give a synopsis, and then they like analyze it, like go on tangents wherever that may take you. And yeah, it's just like an episode by episode kind of thing.
I love that.
My God,
It's been, I feel like our King of the Hill, like, phase comes once a year, maybe around the summer. I feel like it's a show I watch when I'm like sweating a lot. I just like have to crank it on.
That feels appropriate.
Yeah, I don't know. We go through phases with it.
we had a big phase. We had a friend of ours from Boston or Hagerstown, Maine, come through, and we got drunk. And every night we're like, "We're watching King of the Hill. You got to understand." And I would get so drunk and be like, "The thing is, Dale doesn't know. He's a conspiracy theorist, and he doesn't know." He's like, "Yeah, I get it, man."
He like clearly got all of it, but we're like, no, you don't get it. This is like my uncle. Like, do you guys have a favorite character, favorite episode, or anything? King of the Hill wise, Koth wise?
I think Dale has got to be my favorite character. He's
Easily,
just so
yeah.
out there
Yeah.
and so poetic too.
So poetic.
He is.
He
I think I'm a Bobby fan. I really like when he takes the self-defense class.
Classic.
Classic.
Oh man, yeah, 2 for 2, great character.
Yeah.
So now that we're talking about television, and I got you ready for it, We've been.
This was just for a segue?
I'm the master of the show. I'm the master of the show. If you think you know where I'm going, I'm not doing my
4D
job.
chess, man.
I'm playing 4D checkers on all your asses. Hey, so we've been asking our guests to provide us with questions that we ask the next guest. Last time we had somebody do this, it was our friend Aleem, Sleepy Leems. Nap Gang, if you're watching, thank you for sticking around. That's what he calls his fans. And the question he wanted to pose to y'all is, if Netflix approached you and said, we're going to fund your own show, what would your show be?
Ooh.
That's a tricky question.
That is a tricky question. We come up with fake shows all the time.
Wow!
Oh.
Yeah.
You share our latest idea. Yeah.
Okay, so we want to make a show. The idea, it would be an animated show, and it would be called New Yank City, and it's a perspective of New York City from two people from Texas that have like been there a couple times, have seen a lot of sitcoms about New York, and like just taking all of the classic tropes of New York City and just amplifying it by a million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the idea is that like they're called Yankees, but they're in New York.
So they're in New Yank, and they're going to be called Yorkies.
Yes.
Are they dogs too?
Maybe.
They might as well be.
Who knows?
I fucking love that. That's great. It's,
I felt good about this question for y'all because in the email we had back and forth, you were talking about how you got really, before the pandemic, you got really into trivia, specifically, I believe, office trivia. So it's like, oh, these people watch television. They think about TV all the time. they have to.
Oh, yes.
And you said you won first place at office trivia. What was that like? Tell me about the
That
thrill
was
of winning.
amazing.
Yeah.
you see this hand?
Yeah. It was
Still
really
shaking.
cool.
Did you win a cool prize or anything?
Yeah, we got a Dwight bobblehead from that.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Great.
So it was actually funny. So we got this Dwight bobblehead when we won trivia, which was really cool. What did we do trivia at?
Ingenious Brewery.
Ingenious Brewery in Houston.
It's kind of up towards Humble.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. I bet you pronounce it Koi Kindle.
Finish him.
Kuykendall? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. We got a question in the chat for y'all about this TV show. Will there be an episode where the characters go to Yonkers?
Maybe it would be called Yankers.
Yeah, it's Yankers in our reality.
The Yorkies are New Yankers and Yonkers.
Yeah. Gets very confusing.
This is good. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, before we move on to our last segment, I would love to ask, what question do y'all want to pose to our next guest?
Ooh. Do you have one?
I don't have one.
You put us on the spot.
here.
I need to start including it in the primer. I need to start doing that. It's a new segment. Even the primer is pretty new. We're just like really trying to give a shit this year.
Well, yeah, we're just figuring it out.
Yeah.
Same. Oh, I don't know.
Come on, we're Treehouse Creative.
I know,
have
we
to
gotta
create something. Jesus Christ.
Well, we can circle back around to it if we want.
If you could
Ooh,
pick your last meal, what would it be and why?
Last meal and why?
Mm-hmm.
That'll get
that.
the gears turning.
Oh man, I gotta think about mine for next week now. Last meal.
Last meal?
Yeah.
I know what mine will be. Ned, if you
Handful of tater tots in my car. Favorite meal ever.
All right, we're getting close to the end of the show, so we got one more segment for y'all.
Oh yeah, we gotta do this.
Yeah.
Let me
Got it.
Sorry. Yeah. Hang on.
This is a very important. Here goes.
I want a new plug. Tell us what's going on. Tell us all the stuff you're doing after we sing this song. All right. What would y'all like to plug?
Let's see. Well, Sad Cloud Shop, check me out. I've got a new smiley face line that I'll be releasing soon. There's no pictures of it anywhere, but follow me to see that. And then Treehouse Creative. If you need some cool shirts, we got you. You need some cool shirts printed, we can do that too.
Hell yeah.
We're plugging ourselves.
That's what we
Sounds
want.
fun.
Gotta do
I believe you guys also have a very exciting collection of GIFs. That was one of my favorite parts of your website. These GIFs, I'm going to throw some up on the screen real quick. You can get to these on Instagram, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we're doing like Instagram stories, how do you find these?
You can go on to Giphy and search Shaka.
And how do you
or
spell that real
something.
quick? Let me put that in the
Search-
chat.
You can also search Treehouse Creative for some of them. But all of like the weed related GIFs don't show up on Giphy because for some reason, I don't know.
They got flagged, I think.
Cowards, man. Afraid of
I
the
know.
smoke. Now, Connor and I,
We have canonically never smoked
yeah,
weed.
canonically, we actually have never even seen weed, but we're big fans of the culture.
We're big fans of free legal weed.
Yeah, we like free legal weed. I'm actually going to put this in my mouth to prove to you guys I love it.
Love it.
That's right there. I am chiefing as hard as I ever have chiefed, which is never. Oh, I actually love this GIF. I'm sorry, I downloaded like all your GIFs because I got really excited by them, and now I'm just going to flood this page with all of these great, great things. Wow,
Hell
okay, this
yeah.
one's coming in too. This is all good. Look at this exciting page here. Connor, smoke up.
Oh, no! Oh, I can't inhale.
Someone call 911. Here, I'll give it to you guys. Let me puff pass on
All
this.
right.
Yeah, there it is. All right.
Oh, my God. Southerberry Recio, Austin Linkinhoker, thank you so much. I'm so sorry for absolutely butchering both of y'all's names at the beginning of the show. This is what we get for interviewing people we don't know. It's so much easier when we have 5 names to memorize. Thank you both so much for coming on to the show.
Yeah, this is a fucking blast.
Really
And
appreciate it.
we might hit you guys up for some shirts very soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we will.
Please, thanks for having us.
Of course. Come back next week. We're doing another call-in quest. We'll reveal the theme this week.
Ooh.
Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.